Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Angela Rom at Nuovo today. We're here in our Madison office, but we do have a Janesville, Wisconsin office as well. And I'm here today to talk to you about Sentient Sculpt. This is the newest in body sculpting, cellulite, and skin tightening treatment in the country. So the previous name in Europe was called ONDA, so ONDA. You can go on YouTube and look at some of their body treatments because it's so new here that you may not even be able to find much information out about it. So we're super excited to be one of the first ones to have it in our area. And let's just talk a little bit about what it can do and why it's different. So first of all, instead of using, say, freezing treatments, which we've all heard of, like cryo T-shock, cool sculpting, and there's some others on the market that I personally don't think are some of the better ones, but with any of these body sculpting treatments, they can help to some degree, but this one definitely is set aside from those. It is the newest technology, which means it's advanced. And so with that comes FDA approval for cellulite. So the only other cellulite treatment that really works is an injectable, and that is called Quo. I think it's Quo. And that is injecting those fiber septies in the cellulite, where the cellulite is. There's a lot of bruising, a lot of downtime, but the Sentient Sculpt gives you those same results without all that downtime. So it is just amazing if you have light cellulite to more aggressive cellulite. We can treat both of them. One of the big things when it comes to cellulite is those fiber septies that I mentioned. They're filled with a lot of blood vessels, and they also get tight as we age. So imagine you have your skin, which can lose its laxicity, and then you have these fibers that get tight. And so as the skin gets softer, looser, not as tight, those fibrous septies actually start poking through the skin. Well, this machine with our smaller handpiece goes in and basically just takes off those top layers and breaks down that fiber septies with a wavelength. So it uses a wavelength called microwave. So think of micro being very small and short wavelengths. We call them microwaves, not the kind that you would use to cook your food, but on the wavelength scale. This is one of the reasons this technology works so good, is because of the radio frequency of the microwave. So when it comes to fat loss, let's just touch on that, because who doesn't want a little help losing fat? I love this for that. It's really helped me. It's helped in that kind of basically to lift the butt. You can get in there and just get rid of some fat. It basically melts fat. Lower belly, which a lot of women have a lot of struggles with, arms, back fat, inner thighs. My inner thighs I just love the results I'm getting from it. And think of the best kind of analogy I can give for what this machine does is, for fat loss, we actually use the larger handpiece here. We have two handpieces. This handpiece is going to about 80%, it's going to target fat. It's going to melt the fat. And then 20% of that treatment is going to be geared towards tightening the skin. And then our smaller handpiece is the one we use for cellulite, and that's the one that's going to target about 80% of that that skin layer. And it is going to address and target a little bit of fat cell at about 20%. So when it comes to fat, I want you to think, the analogy I give is, think of taking a cold stick of butter out of the refrigerator, and if you just put that into a cold pan that's not been heated, it takes a while for that butter to just soften and melt. Well, with this technology, it's like taking that stick of butter out and putting it in a pan that's super hot. We target fat that really quickly, and it's heat. It actually melts that fat. And through the process that we use, it can be distributed and then picked up by the lymphatic system to be removed from the body. So we are destroying fat cells at a pace like nothing we've seen before in any other technologies. So between that, skin tightening is just a bonus with both treatments. I would highly recommend coming in for a consult to see what kind of treatment protocol would be best for you based on where you're at. We also like to talk to you about diet, lifestyle factors such as exercise, sleep. We target on all those things because we really do take a whole body approach to a new you. All right, we look forward to seeing you.